I've never had anyone's approval, so I've learned to live without it. Without education, you're not going anywhere in this world. I've never seen anything as bright as the rays of kindness. The scholar does not consider gold and jade to be precious treasures, but loyalty and good faith. No other success can compensate for failure in the home. 10 seconds, that's all it takes for life to throw you a curveball. There is nothing frightening in the dark if you just face it. We destroy in assumptions, but we do not build in possibilities. What cannot be said, above all, must not be silenced, but written. Too many people are too busy making a living to make a life. Cherish those who seek the truth, but beware of those who find it. The moon and the stars shine, even when the clouds hide the sunbeams. Death is unstoppable. One must face it as a fact of life. Time is precious, but truth is more precious than time. Everything is created twice, first in the mind and then in reality. Forget what hurts you, but never forget what it taught you. The man who has forgotten self may be said to have entered heaven. When truth is replaced by silence, the silence is a lie. You can't be brave if you've only had wonderful things happen to you. Stay calm. You've been through this before. You'll get through it again. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. 3 rules of work. Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. It takes writing 1 billion bad words before you get to the good ones. There is no truth, Stephanie said mistressly, only perspectives. There's nothing in the world that breeds success like success. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. Invincibility depends on oneself, the enemy's vulnerability on him. All the fish needs is to get lost in the water. All man needs is to get lost in Tao. You will find the key to success under the alarm clock. We have 4 problems: overthinking, trust, share, love. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. It takes greater faith to dance in the dark than to rest in light. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Where the army is, prices are high. When prices rise, the wealth of the people is exhausted. People ought to fight to keep their law as to defend the city's walls. If they don't like you for being yourself, be yourself even more. Don't set your goals by what other people deem important. History, Stephen said, is a nightmare from which I am trying to awake. Loving yourself is required for authentic relationships. A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. Better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. They don't actually want you to do your own thing, not unless it's their thing too. The distance between insanity and genius is measured only by success. I cannot trust a man to control others who cannot control himself. Colors blind the eye, sounds deafen the ear, flavors numb the taste, thoughts weaken the mind, desires wither the heart. Growth is in a series of mistakes. That's the only way you learn. Remember, if you play small, you stay small. There are people who have money and people who are rich. The expert in anything was once a beginner. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Just because it's fiction doesn't mean it's any less true. Know thyself, know thy enemy. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Don't let the fear of losing them keep you from loving them. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. It shattered something inside me that hadn't been broken before. The most dangerous of all falsehoods is a slightly distorted truth. We all have the beast in us, Bill, and it is up to us to control it. If a man could have half of his wishes, he would double his troubles. The serpent, if it wants to become the dragon, must eat itself. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. The language of light can only be decoded by the heart. The only way you can know where the line is if you cross it. If those who are sent to draw water begin by drinking themselves, the army is suffering from thirst. I don't want life to imitate art. I want life to be art. Reason is, and ought only to be the slave of the passions. Wisdom comes not from age, but from education and learning. Respect is earned, honesty is appreciated, trust is gained, loyalty is returned. Law is made by the winner to preserve victory over the loser. The truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words the truth. Dream as if you'll live forever, live as if you'll die today. Don't look to the approval of others for your mental stability. Never say that I have taken it, only that I have given it back. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. You are never alone. You are eternally connected with everyone. It's better this way, sister. There's more to life than staying safe. Half of seeming clever is keeping your mouth shut at the right times. It is better for the heart to break than not to break. I don't think there's anything wrong with telling the truth. I know it isn't fashionable. The greatest step towards a life of simplicity is to learn to let go. An education is not so much about making a living as making a person. Other people's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. If you derive joy in destroying others, you won't go far in life. We all have two lives. The second one starts when we realize that we only have one. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. Being defeated is often a temporary condition. Giving up is what makes it permanent. When the going gets weird, the weird turn professional. When deeds and words are in accord, the whole world is transformed. When we're connected to others, we become better people. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. Never stop acquiring the common sense. It is as good as the knowledge. Don't react, cut them off silently. We need to be fit and ready for anything that might come our way. Those who realize their folly are not true fools. Nothing isn't better or worse than anything. Nothing is just nothing. Nothing truly valuable arises from ambition or from a mere sense of duty. It stems rather from love and devotion towards men and towards objective things.